Alright, what's up guys? On today's video, we're going to be checking out the designer notes for Year 7 Season 1.2. Let's check it out. I'm going to start off by looking at the balancing matrix and top operator bands. This is for PC only and ranked, high ranks. Alright, so let's see. Finka, she is, ever since she got her buff of being able to heal her teammates permanently, not temporarily anymore, and having her frag grenades, I see the reason why she's been considered a top pick, even in Pro League. Yana, I think she's basically kind of like the new entry fragger with her ARX. She's a little potent for that. As for Twitch, I can see why she's being top pick. I mean, her F2 is pretty good. She has smoke grenades, Twitch drones to destroy gadgets. I would say just remove her smoke grenades and she'll probably fall in line. But I mean, the rest of the operators are pretty well balanced, except for this one. I'm gonna make a video for it. Monty, I'm surprised he's down there, especially below glass and blitz. But I guess. Now we're gonna check out the defender operators. Jaeger being overpicked too weak. I mean, you have to bring him. Then he's been losing most of his matches. That's why he's down here. Melusi, she's very underrated operator. Her banshees are pretty strong. Valkyrie, with her recent nerf, she actually went lower than she used to be. But overall, the defenders are pretty much very well balanced. You see these four over here, not because they're really strong, it's because when they are brought, I guess they win the rounds. They're mostly situationals. I don't know why Cavi's there. I guess to counter a Jackal or something. But pretty well balanced for these. Now the top bans for attack. Thatcher, obviously everyone bans him every game you play. It's just a comfort ban. I in my opinion, I don't think he should be there because there's other operators that do his job. For example, Twitch, Kali, and even Maverick, and maybe even IQ. But Thatcher just does it a lot easier. Regardless, I still think he shouldn't be banned, but it's just people think he should. I understand. I think there's better options for banning than Thatcher at the moment, and then with the new EMP grenades that they're adding to the game in the future, he's probably not even gonna be playable. Let's see what they do to him. Jackal, he does need to get a nerf. I'm probably gonna make a video on why he needs to get nerfed. I have some ideas. No ban. This right here. It's because y'all gamers always on fucking TikTok or Instagram and not paying attention. This is why this is here. Monty, I guess. Osa, I see why. These right here make more sense than Monty. I don't know why he's banned. I think you can kill him easily. But moving on to defenders now. Mira, it's understandable. You guys, everyone knows she's really strong. She just changes the whole site. Valkyrie, good intel for defenders. Kaid, pretty strong. Kaid trick, he's very good against hatches. Very good operator. Again, the no bans, y'all need to get off of TikTok. Clash, I don't know why she's there. She's useless. Well, she's not useless, but I guess people don't know how to deal with her. Melusi underrated, and then the rest of the ops. All right, so let's go to balancing. So Bandit can deploy multiple batteries on the same reinforcement or gadget, meaning deployable shields or barbed wire, maybe. So what this means is, for example, let's say you're Bandit tricking a wall. You place your battery. Let's say there's two walls in front of you. You place two batteries. And you see the EMP grenade go through. It disables your battery, right? You see your battery disabled. And normally to Bandit trick that, you have to pick up that battery and put a new battery. That was the old Bandit. The new Bandit, is basically once you see your battery get EMP'd and it's disabled, instead of just picking it up, now you could just place a new battery on that wall. So so now you're gonna have two batteries on one wall. You know, like as the example that I just gave, one battery is gonna be disabled because of the EMP, and then the new battery is gonna be on it to electrify it. So this is a buff to Bandit. This is a very good change for him. I think he might become maybe like a top pick defender, but we'll have to see. All right, for Blackbeard, they added Claymores and removing one of his breaching charges. This is to target the casual gameplay. I agree with this change. He normally has flashbangs and breaching charges, so now he's gonna have flashbangs and claymores. This is a good change for him because when I normally play solo queue, or when I see anybody play solo queue, and they're bringing Blackbeard, normally they want to be on a window and just watching an angle for like a while. And when you're solo queuing, you don't have a team, to watch your six or to put a claymore on like runouts that are pretty much or runouts that people normally run out on, and they're not really watching your six. So this is a good change for him for those casual gameplays or those solo queuers where they just want to put a claymore to watch the run out and just do Blackbeard things. But I do think that in order to change this guy or buff him, is they need to fix his DMR. His bullet spread on that gun is it's pretty horrible in my opinion. Some people say he needs a rework, but we'll have to see. For Gridlock now, increased number of tracks canisters from four, or from three. Sorry, from. I'm reading it wrong. Increased number of track canisters to 4 from 3. So basically, it means she was able to throw 3 canisters of her little spike traps. Now she's able to throw 4. Not a big change. Now let's move on to Nomad and Oryx. So push operators can remain prone and recover control of the character faster. Recovery time reduced to 1.25 from 2 seconds. Okay, I'm a bit confused on this one. I'm gonna have to test this. I'm not sure if this is a buff to Nomad and Oryx where if they get pushed by an air jab, they're able to recover and shoot faster, or it means that I think it means any other operators besides Nomad and Oryx, if you get knocked back, you're able to recover faster. I think that's what it means. And including Nomad and Oryx. Basically everyone. I think that's what they're trying to say, that you basically recover faster from knockbacks. Alright, moving on. Smoke. Smoke is vulnerable to his own... What? Target population is casual. Well, this change is pretty explicit. What? Immunity just for smoke. Adding this vulnerability should make it more obvious at a glance at how abilities affect all operators, even if they're technically wearing a gas mask. Removing smoke's immunity also impacts the most hyper-aggressive smoke players. The gas can still be used for area denial and to apply pressure, but smoke can no longer... Okay, this change does not make any sense. It doesn't make sense. Obviously, he's wearing a gas mask. They point that out. But they nerfed his smoke grenades a while back. Even an aggressive smoke player runs out or peeks through his smoke grenades to kill us, we can see him because they changed the effect on the smoke. It's not as dense as it used to be. This, I don't agree with this change. Moving on, Warden. Increased duration of the ability to 20 seconds from 10. Increased cooldown to 20 seconds from 10. This change is half buff and half quality of life improvement. We're hoping that it will better cement Warden as a hard counter to smoke plans and operators like Ying. Warden will still mostly situational, but this should make his glance smart glass easier to handle in terms. Okay, this change doesn't guarantee anything. Even if it's a half buff, the reason why it's not gonna affect Warden or anyone's gonna bring Warden because the attackers are able to repick in prep phase. So even if you bring Warden and they see it, they just won't bring Ying. They just won't bring any smoke or like a glass or any smoke grenades, and they just bring certain operators to deal with the site, and eventually Warden will be dealt with, and he won't bring anything to the table besides potentials for kills and like a C4 or a deployable shield. But regardless, this doesn't change anything. They should just give him. I mean, that's fine. The longer duration, but maybe change his gun. Give him something else. Like give him a bulletproof glass. A bulletproof cam. I mean, that way he's able to do something. Moving on. Ying, reduce duration of the flash to 1.4 from 2.8. Oh, okay. Increase the number of candelas to 4 from 3. Oh, shoot. Okay, I think they're trying to I think Ubi's trying to bring back the Ying meta. Reduce the duration. So basically, when you used to get flashed by Ying's candelas, it will take almost 3 seconds. And now it's gonna take half of that. That's pretty good. I guess for the people defending, the number of candelas they increased. So basically, she's able to carry 4 candelas and 2 smokes to be able to deal with a Jaeger device and a Wamai even. Longtime players may recognize this as a previously reverted change from past patch. Blah blah blah. Okay, so yeah, basically, gadget balancing. Increase number of units to 2 from 1. Operators affected. Blah 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 blah. So all those operators that have claymores, they're gonna have an extra claymore now. So instead of 1 claymore, it's 2. That's pretty good for the. I would say mainly for runouts, since I know some people hate getting spawn peaked. I don't see the problem with that, but or not spawn peak, but running out. That's good for casual gameplay. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm excited for the Bandit trick. I'm not excited for smoke. But you guys let me know what you guys feel or think about the new changes. What could have happened? What could have been done? And thanks for watching, guys.